This is the story of Nazareth House, a story of faith, obedience, and love. Our story begins with a nun. This is Sister Mercedes. Sister Mercedes is a nun who always wanted to be part of the Carmelite Sisters, in her country, the Dominican Republic. So she joined the convent and loved serving God there. After a while, she found herself helping at an orphanage for disabled children. She didn't mind the work, but she only did it safe in the knowledge that she was soon returning home to her convent. But when she did return, various people started asking her why she didn't open a home of her own, and she felt God tugging at her heart and mind. But she didn't want to. She wanted to be with the Carmelite Sisters. But she listened to God and let His love be her love. She got a house, and her family grew. She started with 5 children who had been abandoned at the hospital they'd been born in. Over the years, she's had 25 children in total, and now has 15 disabled children living with her full-time. Some of them from hospitals, some just left on her doorstep, and some she found in the street eating from the rubbish bins. You have to understand, a parent may not want to give up their child, but in places of extreme poverty all around the world, a family simply can't afford to care for a child with a disability. So Sister Mercedes takes them in and makes them her children. Children who love to play with toys, and sing and dance, and laugh. Children who love, and now know what it is to be loved too. But this house needs our help. It takes money to run. There isn't the NHS or government grants here. The government is poor too. So this house runs off of donations. With no secure means of income, Sister Mercedes truly does live in faith that God will provide. It takes money for food, for clothes, for education, school supplies and uniforms for the children who are able to go to school, and for medicines and therapies for all the children. And on top of all that, this house is for sale, and it was never purpose-built anyway. Doorways are too narrow, and the bathroom doesn't accommodate wheelchairs. There is no lifting equipment or even enough bedrooms, and there's the constant worry that someone might put an offer in to buy it. So we have a dream. We want to build a new house for Sister Mercedes and her family. A house with the right bathroom facilities, and wide enough doorways for wheelchair access. A house with a specific place for therapies, for learning, and for play. Even an office for Sister Mercedes. A house these children can grow up in. This isn't run like an institution, but a loving home. Therefore, if and when these children reach 18, they don't have somewhere else they can go to live. But they need different spaces to the younger children. We want this new house to accommodate that, to be somewhere they can all learn, play, and live life to the full. But time is short. At any point, the current house could be sold, and they'll all be out on the street. But all of this will take a lot more money. And that's where all of us come in. If we too have love, then we cannot turn our backs and run. Truly I say to you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. Together we can build a house, one piece of the solution at a time. Please join with us in raising money to make this dream a reality. You can donate via Mission Direct, the website is on the screen now, using the reference Naz House Build. Or if you'd like any further information, feel free to email us direct at hopedominican@gmail.com.